Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we will be discussing DC Young Animals Mother Panic #1. So, just to catch you up, this is another one of the Young Animal installments we're getting. I believe this is the last one that's been slated, but, they might have some more things coming out. But Mother Panic, Gotham's new hero, Vigilante, psycho in a white bat-esque suit. So, basically Mother Panic, we open into a woman in a first-class jet, and she's being treated by a personal physician who is advising her about what to and not to do, how she shouldn't push herself. You find out she's just had major surgery. We don't know what surgery she's had or what exactly it is that she's taking, but she's drinking heavily, and we find out that she's getting ready to attend a charity function. So she gets off the jet, and we find out that she's Violet Page. She is a socialite from one of Gotham's elite. Basically, she's a character we've never known of before. Yes, this does tie in to Batman, so it's not some weird elseworld where, Gotham doesn't have a Batman. Batman does exist in this, just FYI. But she goes to the charity function, and we get to see a bit more about who is Violet. We find out Violet pretty much hates everyone and everything. She flips off paparazzi. She's muttering under her breath how much she hates people. She's kind of a hate-filled person, and you can understand she's probably lived under a microscope. We go back and forth between her childhood and now, and we find out a bit about her mother. Her mother's basically lost her mind. Her father, there's a part in it where her father pushes her to hunt, and she doesn't really want a part of it. But, we don't know exactly why she is famous. There's some girls that are trying to take a discreet selfie with her, waiting for her to walk by and then taking out their camera phone and going like that. But yeah, she walks into this charity function, and we find out that she has an ulterior motive to be there. She's looking for someone. To be exact, she's looking for a bodyguard. And we find out there's some secrets that are in Violet's past. There's a press member that's there that's trying to get a scoop on something that happened years ago. She assaults him, doesn't want a part of it, and we basically find the bodyguard, and we find out that it's a Mr. Hensley's bodyguard. And Mr. Hensley apparently showed him a piece of art that he was going to tell the cops about. So this bodyguard has to be dealt with. They're going to murder him in an alley. But who should come along but Mother Panic? And that is the first time we see her completely in costume. She is like a bat-esque, very hugely gloved, pointy-eared character. And I love it because the bodyguard thinks that she's a member of the Bat family. So he's like, "You're with the Bats, right?" And her response is, "Fuck the Bat." And she knocks him out and she carries him away. Then we see Batman show up. And of course he's too late, so he's just like, huh? And we get the feeling she's very much like Batman. She's got the tech, she's got the huge suit. She's very wealthy. She's from an elite. Only she hates the elites. She hates all of the wealthy families. She hates Gotham. She states earlier in the comic that she's surprised every time she comes back that it's not burnt to the ground yet. Honestly, the only time we see her actually doing anything in the comic that's the least bit caring or kind or gentle is when she's dealing with her mother. And you find out that her mother is still alive. Her mother is, I'm not sure if she's got some kind of a disease or what, but she's kind of weak in the mind, shall we say. And she's singing to herself. And it's very kid gloves when she's dealing with her mom. And we find out that one of the big bads in this is this like crazy murder artist. She slaughters people and then does art with their blood splatters. She puts a canvas underneath them and then slices them. Yeah. But she's a piece of work. Mr. Hensley is a piece of work. Mother Panic is a piece of work. She chains this bodyguard up and slaps him around a little bit. And she's asking him for information. And he said, you know, he was going to go to the cops, and then all this happened and everything. And she basically says she doesn't care. All she wants is more ammunition against Hensley. So this is supposed to be a Batman-esque character, kind of like a vigilante Robin Hood cross, this character. She's supposedly taking down the elites throughout Gotham. Honestly, I felt like it was an interesting first issue. I would not say it was a perfect first issue. The art itself was a little jarring for me. The fact that Mother Panic herself looks kind of like she's been removed from the comic and then they put a different one in. She really doesn't fit the art style, and that really kind of bothered me. And so far, Violet is a very unlikable character. I would like to see her soften up a bit. But honestly, I've really enjoyed everything that DC Young Animals come out with. I'm definitely going to give this a shot. I would love to see her tango with Batman in a comic. I want her to run into the bat so bad, just to see exactly how well trained she is, exactly how good her tech is. Can she go toe-to-toe with the bat? She doesn't like the bat. You know, anyone who can say F the bat and not really care one bit about it. You know what? She is a tough girl, and I'd love to see where she goes from here on out. So, comment below and tell me if you picked up this issue, and tell me what you thought about it. Did you think that Mother Panic in the actual panels looked like she was kind of torn out and then they added in something else? What did you think about her character? Did you like Violet in the first issue? Are you hoping that she softens up a bit personality-wise? Are you hoping that she gets a little more redeemable qualities thrown in there? Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want more comic book content, and check out any of my older videos that I have up for offer. I have tons of them. And yeah, that's it for this episode of Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.